Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel CodeMed Mastery. In this video, let us see questions related to musculoskeletal system CPT guidelines. This is part 2. If you want to watch part 1, the link will be mentioned in the description. You can also find the video in my playlist CPT Musculoskeletal System series CPC exam prep. Let's start with the first question. Before that, don't forget to hit the like button, share this video and subscribe to my channel. First question. Which of the following is not a fracture treatment? Option A, reduction. Option B, percutaneous skeletal fixation. Option C, external fixation. And option D, resection of soft tissue tumor. The right answer for this question is option D, resection of soft tissue tumor. Because resection of soft tissue tumor has nothing to do with fracture care. Option A, reduction means realigning the bone, and percutaneous skeletal fixation means pins or wires will be placed through the skin to stabilize a fracture, and external fixation means stabilizing a fracture using an external frame connected to the pins. Okay, next question. When coding tendon repair, what determines the correct CPT code? Option A, age of the patient. Option B, length of incision. Option C, type of tendon and anatomical location. And option D, whether sutures are absorbable. Can you think of the right answer? The right answer will be option C, type of tendon and anatomical location. Because the codes for tendon repair are selected based on which tendon is being repaired and where the tendon is located. So, CPT organizes tendon repair codes by anatomical region, not by the age of patient, incision length, or suture material. Next question. Which is an example of closed fracture treatment? Option A, open treatment. Option B, manipulation. Option C, multiplanar external fixation. Option D, percutaneous skeletal fixation. So, what is an example of closed fracture treatment? The right answer is option B, manipulation. Closed treatment means the physician does not surgically open the fracture site. So, it includes manipulation, casting or splinting, and traction. Open treatment requires incision. So, option A is wrong. Option C, multiplanar external fixation is wrong because pins are drilled through the skin. So, it is not a closed treatment. And percutaneous skeletal fixation is wrong because wires and pins are used, right? So, it is not a closed treatment. The right answer is option B, manipulation. Next question. If the physician who carried out a reduction of a fracture has to perform a re-reduction of the same fracture, the following modifier is appended. Option A 76, option B 56, option C 78 and option D 77. The correct answer is option A 76 because it is for repeat procedure by same physician. It is used when same provider has to repeat the same procedure on the same day or within the global period because the first attempt did not hold or the fracture shifted again. Let us see why modifier 56 is wrong. Modifier 56 is for pre-operative management only. It is not relevant to fracture care, and modifier 78 is return to OR for related procedure during post-operative period. Re-reduction is not considered a return to operative room complication procedure. So option C is wrong and option D 77, repeat procedure by different physician, is not the case here. The right answer for this question is option A. Next question. Which procedure describes bunion surgery? Option A, capsulotomy. Option B, hallux rigidus. Option C, hallux valgus correction with proximal phalanx base resection. And option D, hallux rigidus correction with implant. So, the correct answer for this question is option C, hallux valgus correction with proximal phalanx base resection. A bunion is the deformity known as hallux valgus. So, whenever we see hallux valgus correction, it is bunion surgery. So, a proximal phalanx base resection is one of the surgical techniques which is used to correct this deformity. Capsulotomy is incision into the capsule. It is not a part of bunion surgery. Okay, and option B, hallux rigidus, is wrong because it is arthritis or stiffness of the big toe joint. It is not a bunion. And hallux rigidus correction with implant, option D, is wrong because it treats degenerative arthritis, not hallux valgus. The right answer is option C. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video.